This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
The Steeles started out singing as children in Indiana. My father was the catalyst for their career at that time. And then my father was struck and killed by a drunk driver. So we migrated here individually for different reasons at different times. JD started, and then Fred came up looking for employment. Geraldine fell in love and met and married a man from Minnesota. And then I came up to go to college, and then finally my youngest brother, Billy. Once JD decided, let's put the family group back together, we all said, okay. I thought it was going to be something just on the side, and instead it has propelled my life into the industry. Starting with being a part of the theatrical community here, Mixed Blood Theater, where we are sitting right now, is home for me. Jack Ruler gave me my first job in theater, playing Aretha Franklin on the stage here in the Allen Page Auditorium. And after that, I ended up getting connected to the Gospel at Colonus, which starred Morgan Freeman and the Blind Boys from Alabama. And we went on tour, traveled the world, and then finally landed on Broadway. And while I was doing that show, a producer heard me and said, write a song for that voice for my movie. And that brought me Calling You from Baghdad Cafe. And that garnered me an Oscar nomination, and I would dare say the rest is history. Two Queens, One Castle is a story about my life, my marriage to my first husband, who after 12 years and 2 kids and a mortgage announced that he was gay and wanted to live that lifestyle. And it was very, very tough. I wasn't sure whether or not to let it make me bitter or make me better. And Jack Ruler provided an opportunity for me to make me better. So it was a process of healing in the middle of it all, but it's probably one of the most monumental moments in my life.
It was really a triumphant project for Mixed Blood and for my partnership with Jevetta and for Jevetta as a performer. Well, I think what's great is Jevetta Steele in the theater community means one thing. She is an actress that's in demand for both musicals and non-musicals. And in the music world, she, straddles so many different genres. 16 times over the years, we did shows together, and that's how full our lives have been together.
The Twin Cities is a mecca of oozing talent. I think for me, this kept me rooted in reality because everybody here is so organic. And so I'm grateful to be a part of this community. I can't fathom moving to LA or New York. I don't think the Steeles would find a sense of family without this community. We are a family, but that extension is so real. There are people that have been coming to hear us sing for 30 years right here in the Twin Cities. I love the Minnesota Orchestra. It is a part of my beginning.
For me, it was starting out doing some Porgy and Bess songs with Eddie Robinson. That was years ago, and the Minnesota Orchestra played, were there to support us, and it was great.
Then the Steeles received a call from trumpeter extraordinaire Charles Lazarus of the Minnesota Orchestra, asking if we would be interested in participating in a Motown concert, and the answer was a resounding yes.
His personality was so warm, and then when he played the trumpet with us and we were complimenting his music with our voices, it made such sense.
We had a blast and have collaborated on concerts and projects ever since.
I remember very specifically after Prince passed away and our collaboration with the orchestra on Purple Rain that we debuted on the field against Green Bay, and
Yes.
that was really a lot of fun to do.
It's like a wall of sound behind you, and several times, man, I had to just stop and turn around and look because everything is so real, so authentic. It just was incredible, incredible sound.
Just to hear these pieces, you know, that maybe we were just playing on piano with a band and hear the orchestra actually give their interpretation of the piece, absolutely beautiful.
I'm thrilled that the Minnesota Orchestra has chosen to celebrate this particular holiday. Juneteenth is about freedom. Freedom of expression, freedom to love who you love, freedom to be who you are in this country that said that's what they wanted to be about. This is the great experiment. Can we live together as a people, as one breathing entity, no matter what you look like?
It gives us a great opportunity to teach people about something in our history and in our culture, and a time for our culture as families to share together across the cities. Whether it was made federal or not, we were celebrating anyways as a community. And we've had opportunities to sing together on Juneteenth, on stages in our community. So I'm always appreciative of those who've gone before us to make sure that we continue to learn and celebrate part of our history.
It's an honor to perform with the orchestra. It's outside of what my norm is. And I like that. I love the challenge of doing this. So I'm honored to be a part of it all, and it's a highlight. It's a big one for me.
This little light of mine, hey.
Jevetta holds the bar for other people to aspire to. She just, both her talent, her work ethic, her drive, her ability to turn a cast into an ensemble, she just is the glue that other people look up to her in how to do it right.
I've been dipping my hands and feet into directing. And so I think that's where I really want to set my sights on focusing, is the behind the scenes, and give this next generation, which is amazing, more opportunity. And if they will trust me with their careers, I will impart into their lives as much as possible and make some magic with them.
Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.